Okay, so welcome all of you to the Values for Life series special events. And as all of you know, we are covering the powers since almost February now. Today we are doing the fourth power, power to accommodate. And it's such a pleasant and divine coincidence that it's Mother's Day today, celebrated worldwide. And we chose this value. The mother is one of a unique entity who has all the power of accommodation you can understand. All of you have even experienced that. And we have with us our very dear sister Hansa Didi, all the way from Sacramento, California, the west coast of US. So thank you so much. Welcome Hansa Didi. And before I give it to you, I will just like to introduce you because you are one of the first speakers here with us. Sister Hansa obviously belongs to India and she has been practicing Raj Yoga meditation since more than 40 years now. And I must say she was the one who has pioneered in starting Brahma Kumari's meditation center in Sacramento, which is actually, all of you know, the capital city of California. And also it's a proud moment for all of us because she is on the board of the Interfaith Council of Greater Sacramento. And she has created a few books, small books, like one of the books she's written on Dadi Janki's life is Small Stories and Big Blessings. And also she has recorded quite a few meditation commentaries as well. And also a book based on Indian scripture stories called Ancient Stories for Modern Times. So I'll just, as always, say a few lines for her in the form of a poem. You know Hansa. Hansa means Hans. It's it's a sign of intellect. It's I don't know the English. It's a swan. Yeah, that's the English name of that bird, swan. So her name itself reminds us of the divine intellect, and she's one of the jewels of Baba, who is indeed very select. She's the chosen one for Sacramento by the process of elect. That's Baba's elect. And today, power to accommodate is her dialect. On how to bear with each other, she will give us the final verdict. And a few lines on the power to accommodate. So today Didi shall enlighten us on how to accommodate so that we on this journey now know how to nominate and gel well with each other, not trying to dominate, because that's the quality with which we should predominate. That's the quality of accommodate. So with this I would now like to request Sister Claudia from Vancouver to welcome Hansa Didi with flowers. Over to you, Sister Claudia.
Om Shanti, Hansa. It's very nice to have you with us today in this special day of Mother's Day. So mothers has to accommodate a lot, no? Accommodate the time, they are never tired, they're always right there to give. So you are going to talk with us about more details about what is to accommodate, that we have to accommodate in life so we can become a mother, not just for our kids, but for the whole world. So I like to offer in the name of everyone who participate in this, some flowers, that is some mother's flowers for you, some rose that is going to represent our love for you for today, the Mother's Day, and the love of everyone who is here today with you. Om Shanti. Thank you.
So thank you, Sister Claudia. And before we begin, the final housekeeping instruction. So we have interpretation in around 5 languages. You can please click on the interpretation icon. And if you have any questions as Didi speaks about how to develop this beautiful power of accommodation, you can please feel free to send me your questions. And I think we would discourage you to send it to everyone because it disturbs the speaker then. So you can just send it to me, and Didi will be speaking for around 40-45 minutes, and then we'll have a small question answer session followed by a beautiful meditation on the same power. So with all this, again, thank you all of you all for joining, and over to Sister Hansa for the talk. Thank you.
Om Shanti. and welcome everyone this beautiful morning of happy Mother's Day. I was very touched by when I was in Madhuban, Manoj Bhai called me and invited me, and it was Mother's Day. So I thought it is going to be very great fortune to be with the unlimited family. And Vancouver and California are West Coast, very close to each other. Like perhaps 1.5 hour flight or something like that. So I thought it is going to be very special time together. And so first, I will offer you all this beautiful golden peacock feather. That is a very beautiful remembrance of Lord Krishna. And in India, all the mothers, they like, my child will be Lord Krishna. They like to, cradle the Krishna, and same way they think my children also will be like Krishna. So Lord Krishna has so many roles played to give us so many variety of guidance and directions. But one of the very sweet role he played as a child. So today, Mother Day, is a symbol of our Lord Krishna. To all the mothers, to all the brothers, it's a very beautiful expression for all the feminine qualities. Sometimes somebody is mother or a physically feminine or a woman, but mentally on a different level. And some brothers are physically in the physically masculine body, but they are really playing role as mother. So happy Mother's Day. And in India, we said we have everyday Mother's Day. But this is a very, very good thing. I always appreciate that even though we have everyday Mother's Day feeling, but we should find some time, some space that we acknowledge, we appreciate, we grateful, we express our love, express our feelings to our mother, because sometimes mothers are a little bit taken granted also. So anyway, while we are thinking of mothers, I will have few moments of remembering all the great yogis, great leaders of this Brahma Kumari organization, those who have played role of world mothers. And if time will permit, in the end, we will listen one very good song that was about Dadi Janki, the mother of love. Actually, today's topic is fortunately connected with today's symbolically festival or a holiday also, power to accommodate. And as much I understand, mothers are an image of power to accommodate. It is God-given gift, or it is that inherent quality that mostly when you become a mother, something emerge within in your consciousness that you are ready to accommodate. Accommodate includes adjustment, acceptance, appreciation. Because mothers are known as image of love, kindness, forgiveness. Child will make any mistake, mother is there. Even she will scold to child or little bit stern eye to the child, but again immediately she will love the child. So child will always feel comfort in mother's lap. So mother's role is to accommodate all and every kind of children. And another thing is sometimes mothers feel too much. what they are taking care of children and things like that. Another aspect of the mother is mother becomes mother. After a certain time, mother becomes teacher, mothers become guide, mother become mentor, mother becomes role model. And all the way she's playing variety role, she's keep accommodating, she's keep adjusting, she's keep accepting, she's keep appreciating. So as long as we are doing this, we are fine. But one of the part of the mother, when she becomes teacher or a guide or a role model or a friend, that she can teach her children to make God their mother. Because mother has also to do this one aspect. So I'm putting two aspects. One is mother will teach the children to, along with me, I am your mother. God is also your mother, because I also consider God my mother. Because physically, there are certain limitations. While taking care of more than two or three children, there are certain limitations. But when mother does one thing, that God is also my mother. And in all the scriptures, almost across the world, in all the religion, all the culture, directly or indirectly, it is mentioned God is our mother and father both. We all are God's children. So while being kind, while being loving, while being compassionate, if mother adds one thing, that I am a trustee of the children, and then she can accommodate so easily. And she can teach her children also that God is your mother. So then children's expectation and her expectations towards children will be neutralized, will be balanced. So power to accommodate increases, which brings more harmony in all kinds of relationship. Somebody was asking, how are you defining power to accommodate? I said, power to accommodate is a very special tonic for harmonious relationship. He said, why do we need this tonic? Why do we need harmonious relationship? Because we are human beings. It is known that human beings are social animals. Man is not an island. One person cannot be live alone. It's always required to be with the family or community, society, association, gathering. Then you feel your life is filled with fullness. Otherwise, if you are alone, then you can sometimes feel the freedom, but eventually you feel loneliness also. Nowadays, we all are experiencing it, that because of lack of power to accommodate or adjust or accept or appreciate, we became short-sighted. We want to take short-term benefit. I want to do my things my way, right? Because sometimes they say power to accommodate, then there are certain challenges. Why we don't want to accommodate, or why should I accommodate? These questions come. So when we accommodate, what benefits we get, and we don't accommodate, what happens to us? So when we don't accommodate, what happens? I want to do things by my way. If I am in the joint family or the bigger group, Sometimes my ideas, my opinions, my way of thinking not accepted. I can accommodate if I have a big heart. I have a generous heart. I have a loving heart. But if I shrink myself and said, it's okay, I don't want to be with them because blah, 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 then what happens? You do your things on your own way, or sometimes you become totally alone. And eventually, along the long road, sometimes you feel lonely. Sometimes you feel depressed. So it is a study, psychological study, that lack of power to accommodate or adjust creates this social disease or a social sickness, which is known as depression or loneliness. And we know so many negative effects of it. So lack of power to accommodate is also one kind of sickness or a disease. And that's why power to accommodate, it is a tonic. It's a kind of a vitamin. It's a kind of a source of energy that we all need to maintain harmony in relationship. Because without relationship, we cannot survive with happiness. Whatever happiness we feel, sometimes we say, leave me alone. I'm fine with being myself. This kind of expression comes. But in the long term, they are not healthy for us. The consequence is not giving us powerful experience. So when we learn or we choose to learn, I would say when we choose to learn, because present time, power to accommodate is like a crisis. It's like a challenge. It feels like big sacrifice. No. Power to accommodate is a very big reward I can give to myself and my future. When I am ready to adjust or accommodate, I am not sacrificing my personal identity. I am not sacrificing my personal choices. I am just adjusting with it. I am regulating with it. I am just little bit doing it in a very wise way. And top of that, what happens? I receive big support. I receive big cooperation. Because human life is filled with variety colors. We are not always in the same situations. So when some problem comes, some drastic situation happens, some accident happens, at that time, if I'm alone, what will happen? And at that time, because of power of accommodation or adjust, if I have maintained my good relationships, what will happen? Try to visualize two situations. One who has maintained good relationship with parents, with friends, family, community, society, and you are in some trouble or problem, you can count on them. They will be always there to support you. Because sometime you have accommodated with them. Sometime you adjust them in your life. You accepted them, you appreciated them. And so when you accommodate, goes around, comes around, somebody also will be ready to accommodate and adjust you. Because life is filled with variety aspects. It's like a diamond has a variety facets. I have something that I need, somebody will accommodate. And somebody has something that I have to accommodate. So life is always like both the side, connecting. in such a way. And once we learn that, we invite joyful feelings, cheerful feelings, loveful feelings in our lives. I was very much impressed and happy also that nowadays, in a big corporations, when they choose somebody for higher position, they have an interview or a test or exam, how much they can accommodate. They said if they will consider corporation as their family and they accommodate and adjust with their juniors, or all they are other colleagues and subordinates and everyone, our corporation will be more profitable. We will have more efficiency. So you see it in a healthy aspect, you see it in a corporate aspect, you see it in a family aspect, social aspect, all variety aspects that the package human being is living. Everywhere, if you add little pinch of accommodation, power to accommodate, power to adjust, accept, appreciate. I am sure some of you are very expert medical scientists, but whatever little I have read somewhere, that when you appreciate and accept someone, it nurtures the neurons of your brain. And it makes your brain healthy. And we all know that if brain is healthy, our consciousness connected with the brain, doing the teamwork, will perform in a very high level. And there are certain scientific studies on it, and I have watched certain videos on it also. So power to accommodate is making us grounded. Very simple, very plain. Again, I would say it invites, it welcomes, it brings the fruit of peace and happiness. We all live our life morning at least 6 o'clock till evening 10 o'clock. 16 hours. Maybe everybody's schedule is different. Somebody's leaving 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. or whatever. But almost 16 hours, we are active. Almost. Some maybe 14 hours, but roughly average. In 16 hours, whatever we are doing, what is our aim? What is our vision? What do we want to achieve? What do we want to accomplish? And what final result we want? Is peace, is happiness, calmness, balanced life, and harmony in relationship. And it starts from my own self. First, I learned to accommodate myself, to myself. And that's what one of the very beautiful things we learn in Raj Yoga meditation. That once you learn to accommodate yourself with yourself, you learn to adjust yourself with yourself. You learn to accept yourself to yourself. You learn to appreciate yourself to yourself. You are the winner in the world. You will be the most successful person in the world. That's the secret that ancient Indian wisdom of Raj Yoga is teaching us. Very simple, very powerful, and small little key. I was very happy nowadays. They said you don't need to even use the key to unlock your lock of your door or any cabinet or closet. You have to just touch it. And that's the beauty and secret of technique of Raj Yoga meditation. You touch yourself. You touch your divine self and you unlock. The moment you said, I want to see myself, And that's why one of the aspects that all the great yogis of Brahma Kumari organization taught us, that you become your own mother. And the moment you become your mother, means you allow your inner potentiality, your inner inherent quality, inherent power, innate power that emerge within you, that you start loving yourself. That is also one of the, as I mentioned, loneliness, which leads depression, frustration, and variety negative aspects of it, is a social disease. The same thing, it is also, we would say, another subtle disease is also that if I don't love myself, I keep expecting love from others. I keep expecting somebody will be appreciating me. But the secret of high self-esteem or a high self-respect is power to accommodate. So I would say when we try to adapt power to accommodate, we receive the very beautiful flowers and fruits of, along with peace and happiness, very high self-respect and self-esteem. So first, I learned to become my own mother. I learned to accommodate myself. Because so many times people said, I hate myself. Why? You know, I don't trust myself. I don't like myself. I am this, I am that. As soon as I think of me, I feel bad about me. Why? So this is also one of the spiritual sickness or a disease, that I don't love myself. What's wrong with it? If I don't love myself, I create such kind of block that no one's love I can accept. Even God can come and love me, I will be struggling. Even I can experience God's love and everyone's love when I remove this layer or a curtain about my own self. So power to accommodate start with my own self. Whoever I am, whatever I am, however I am, wherever I am special because I am one of the God's creation. As we all know in all the philosophies, it is mentioned that all human beings are creation of the great God, the creator of universe. It's a very simple philosophy that we all can understand, we all can digest. So if I am God's child, even in Christianity, it said that God created human being as his own image. Is it true? I'm sure those who are connected with Christianity, they know that also, right? So if God created me as his own image, what happened to me? What happened to me? So as per the time cycle, we were created as God's special creation. God is divine, so we were created as divine creation. But eventually what happened while playing the part on this world drama stage, as Shakespeare mentioned, this world is drama stage, we all are actors. So while playing the part, slowly, we went through such a situation that right now we are in such a stage that we need to be reawakened. We need to be rekindled. We need to ignite our real beautiful consciousness. So Raj Yoga meditation teaches us that you do this thing, that you are a beautiful being. So in process of adapting power to accommodate and experiencing the benefits of power to accommodate, the first step we can take also is we learn to connect to our own self, my relationship with myself. That is the first step of Raj Yoga meditation. Also, we are learning, practicing, experimenting. And the day you said, the moment you realize, I am not only human, but I am human plus being. As we all know, nowadays there are so many new thought churches, there are so many varieties, spiritual awakening organizations. They all are directly, indirectly inspiring us, encouraging us, and helping us to realize we are not human doings, but we are human beings. So human plus being, right? So I am a being. Being of what? Being of what? What I want, what I'm looking for, what I'm always longing, what I'm thirsty for, what I'm hungry for. What am I? What I'm being of what? I am being of what I like to have in my life: love, kindness, compassion, light, energy, strength, power. And I am being of that. Because what we are looking for, that is what is we are lacking, but that is what eternally we are being of, but we have missed somewhere. It's a missing link, or what we can say is, that is what is something we need to re-link, reconnect. And that's why there's a little story, maybe you all know that there is a one person who was looking something down below the street light, finding something, like he lost something. And then some neighbors, look at him and felt he's, in trouble, he's finding something. So they went and said, what are you looking for? He said, I lost my keys. And so it's a very common story, mostly everybody knows. And they started helping, and finally they could not find. So one of the wise persons said, are you sure you lost your keys here? He said, no, I didn't lose my key here. Where did you lose it? Lost, he said, down there, near my door. So why we are trying to find it here? Because there is a light here and there is a darkness there. However, light is there, but you cannot find something you haven't lost there. So what to do? There is a darkness. Looks like there is a darkness. Take the flashlight, take the candlelight, whatever form of the light. Go and look there and you will find your key. So in the present life also, we have lost our key somewhere and we are trying to find somewhere else. And that's little dilemma that we are going through. That's little challenge, that little struggle, and that makes our life filled with unhappiness and all kinds of variety, struggle and chaos in a personal level and in a worldly level, international level. So everything starts from my own self. As it is written in all the scriptures of entire world, and all the psychologists are mentioning, all the science is coming to accept it. Everything starts from yourself. So if I will learn to accommodate myself, and I will realize that if I will accommodate others and they will accommodate me, then we will have healthy relationship. Either it's in the form of family, form of organization, community, society, professional way, corporate level, business level, or any kind of aspect of my life. Once you little bit accommodate, once you little bit adjust, it's like you are sowing the seeds. When we sow the seeds, they look so small, but when they grow, it blossoms unlimited way. So little bit adjustment. There are so many people. I meet sometime family therapist here also. And they said, sister, so many people come to us for family situations. And we just said, because they learned Raj Yoga meditation, they said, just try to little accommodate, try to little adjust, try to little accept, try to little appreciate, and you see what the magic will happen. So there are so many family situations can be taken care. Even those who are counselors, I will suggest them that those clients coming to you, you just said, try little, power to accept, power to appreciate. And that is the beauty, because dadis, the great yogis, the administrative heads of the organization, that they go and speak sometime in United Nations and all variety, national, international platforms. And people ask, how are you managing? You have a more than 10,000 branches and you have more than 2 million group of people and variety disciplines and variety way you do things. When we come to Mount Abu and we see, it's like everything happening. And you are not giving any instruction to anybody. And we don't see you were very busy with so many executive meetings or directors meetings. You are available and you are walking and meeting everybody and sharing gifts, and everybody's doing things like professionally trained. And they don't look like professionally trained. We can feel that, but they are doing things in such a way. How are you able to create this dedication? And always Dadis mention, plus our founder father mentioned, power to accommodate, power to accept, power to appreciate. So accommodation, power to accommodate has a 3-4 aspects that we use: accommodate, adjust, accept, and appreciate. And that's why we always give example. Power to accommodate is like an ocean. Ocean has such a qualities, right? Ocean, so many things can go in ocean. And you can see ocean has like almost no effect. Ocean is its own intoxication. Waves are coming, going, big waves, small waves. Ocean has variety of water creatures, right? It's so wide, so kind of unlimited, and so deep also. It's not shallow. So if somebody divers will go dive in, they will find the jewels. So we have to become like ocean. And that's why for God, it is said God is ocean. In India, there is a beautiful song, Tu Pyar Ka Sagar Hai. We say God is ocean of love. In just, devotional level also, those who are not great philosophers, they wrote this song. God, you are ocean of love. So if God is ocean, means he has a power to accommodate all his children without any judgment, without any kind of, justification or anything like that. So if I am God's child, if I repeat and reprogram myself that I am God's child, which is the eternal truth, which is benevolent truth, which is the truth can bring lots of accomplishment and profit to me. So if I reprogram myself and position myself, create this little mindset, I am God's child. And God is also, no matter we said God is above everything, but still we are remembering God as mother and father. And in Indian scriptures, it said very beautiful Sanskrit word, Tvameva matascha pita tvameva, Tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva, Tvameva vidya dravidam tvameva, Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Means God is not only mother, father, but he's a brother, he's a friend, he's a guru, he's a teacher, everything. Means he is in relationship. He cannot become mother without relationship. He cannot become father without relationship. He cannot become brother, friend. So relationship is an eternal human existence. Either is with the God, with your own self, with physical level. And relationship go harmoniously, then only we can enjoy our life. And one of the very effective tonic is power to accommodate. So more we learn to accommodate ourselves, and we said that if I accommodate myself, I have a plus and minus both. I have some defects, I have some good qualities, I have some specialities, I have certain things that are shortcomings that I need to work on. But still I accept and appreciate. And particularly if I start looking little bit, change my glance or a lens, I am a spiritual being. I am a beautiful soul. I am a divine being. I am a sparkling star. And I am God's child, which is truth. This truth is layered by certain body conscious aspect or a just only physical personality aspect. We would say that. So when myself is layered by or are covered by curtains of certain physical personality aspects, then I receive this exam that I'm not able to develop or adapt power to accommodate. And the moment I'm not ready to power to accommodate, all variety exams or challenges or problems or obstacles come. So this is like a secret, this is like a key, this is like a magic mantra. So in the morning hours, either you are meditator or you are not meditator. But if you really want to make your day healthy, happy, joyful, balanced, calm, which can help you to live your life in a better way, whatever you consider, in India, we consider your life is a God's gift. You appreciate it and you sustain it, maintain it, and you multiply it. If somebody gives you gift, it's up to you. You multiply or what you can do, right? I like, I don't know how many minutes I have. I like to share a story that if somebody gives you gift, you have to multiply it, right? They said that one father has a $50,000, for example, according to US, and he has 5 children. He will give everyone $10,000. So you receive $10,000 as a gift. But what are you doing out of it? It's up to you. Somebody will enjoy it. Somebody will go for world tour. Somebody will go for vacation. Somebody will buy some furniture. Somebody will, invest in a property, invest in a shares. It's up to everyone. So life is given by God as a gift. But what am I doing with this gift? Am I appreciating it? I am multiplying it. That's why there's another little story that I always like to share, that one father had 3 sons. And one day he gave them a bunch of money, little bit, and said, these are 3 empty rooms. And you fill these rooms. So first son thought, this much money, this big room, how am I going to fill it? Leave it. Let me enjoy it. Went with the friend for party, etc. Second, he tried to buy the things that he can fill up the room, which wasn't still enough for a proper. And third one, he went to market, bought 1 candle, matchbox, small box of the cookies, 1 box of incense. Decided Father said, are you ready? So first son said, sorry, Dad. I just enjoyed because I thought it wasn't worth that this much amount of money and I can get something to fill this big room, you know. I said, okay, no problem, don't worry. Then second son, they said, I try my best. They went to see the room. There were certain things in that. It was all relatively okay, but not like great. Okay. When they went to the third son room, was empty. They said, you didn't do anything? He said, I did. Now I will be doing it. I prepared it. Okay, now you all close your eyes. And then he, lit the candle, he burned the incense, and everybody opened the eye. The room was filled with light. Room was filled with beautiful fragrance of the incense, and he shared the cookies. So room was filled with sweetness and smile. And still he was able to save some money. So we don't have to spend our time in what we don't have, thinking about it or complaining about it or feeling upset about it, or what can I do or what cannot I do. You need to sit in silence, connect to yourself, connect to God, and let God, Almighty God, shower upon you all the powers, along with power to accommodate. In Raj Yoga meditation, we learn that we are blessed by God, Almighty God, with 8 powers. And that's why we celebrate in India the 9 days of Goddess. Is a beautiful symbol of the Goddess Shiva Shakti, which also we said Goddess is also one of the mothers. That it shows it that with eight arms, goddesses are having 8 arms, holding 8 powers, 8 weapons as a symbol of 8 powers. So when we add up power to accommodate, it's a package of other powers, and we welcome, automatically it comes to us in a form of the package, all other 7 powers also. So one power brings so many variety powers, and it makes our life powerful. And we are powerful, we do things so easily. We buy any instrument or any appliances, we think of power, right? So you buy the juicer, it should be powerful to do proper juicing. Your car should be powerful, it should drive properly. Your vacuum cleaner should be powerful. It should be like a power. We need everywhere power. So if my mind is powerful, my emotions are powerful, my feelings are powerful, my attitude is powerful, if my perceptions are powerful, what will happen? Everything will be done so fast, quickly, easily, smoothly, right? So to make my life smooth, I need to develop more power, and I don't have to get it from outside. I have to just re-emerge within myself, which we can say uncover. It's already there. Soul is a powerful being. Soul is like an energy, which we said spiritual atom. Spiritual energy. So what I have to do is uncover it, open it, unblock it. And that's what we do is during the day, starting from morning till evening, we meditate. We connect to our own self, and we just give ourselves this affirmation or these beautiful thoughts to reprogram ourselves that I am a beautiful soul and I have power already to accommodate, adjust, accept, and appreciate. I am uncovering it. I am unblocking it. I am unlocking it. And I am welcoming it, experiencing it from God as a gift. And I'm touching myself. I will humbly request you, Nowadays, I'm sure so many of you also know power of touch, healing touch, and acupressure touch, acupuncture touch. When you touch, you open. You touch, you open. So touch your forehead. In India, great saint said, चमकता है अजीब सितारा प्रकृति के बीच में. Unique star is sparkling in the middle of your forehead. And scientifically, it is also proven in the brain and the nervous system, hypothalamus, whatever I know. Sorry for my lack of little terminology, but there is a soul or a divine energy resides. So when you touch, in the beginning, to stabilize your mind, to feel little calm and relax, so you can invoke your own inner energy, you do it. You touch your forehead with so much gentle, loving feelings. Take deep breath. Either you keep your eyes open or close and gently say, I am beautiful star. I am unique, sparkling energy in the middle of my forehead. And you just remain in some quiet moments. And after 60 seconds of this practice or exercise, you will feel different about yourself. And if you do these kind of things for 7 times in a day minimum, you will be smiling for nothing. Any situation will come to you. We have experimented. This is tested formula. We have experimented it. Those who practice this in our Raj Yoga meditation, we said you have to keep nurturing yourself, like medical scientists or a doctors, are always, our physicians said, you eat proper food, healthy food, and you eat every 2 hours or drink something every 4 hours, etc., to keep your body healthy. The same way, the spiritual science says that you keep your mind healthy, keep your mind refreshed, recharged, then these powers can also activated easily and you can use it. You have to keep nurturing your mind, right? So you have to reflect or just sit in silence, common, just very simple technique, be in silence. And we say it is a traffic control. Control the traffic of your thoughts. Because mostly what happens, something happens, it triggers me and I go it like that. And we are not realizing that in that one little blast, we lose energy of perhaps couple of years. And if I control that one little blast, I help myself for many energy levels that can help for so many things I can accomplish in my life. So in the beginning, actually, we always don't put our finger in the middle of the forehead because which is not required. But in the beginning, you can do that. Or sometime if you are really, maybe you are meditator for a long time also possibly, but sometimes we go through certain dilemmas in the life, certain challenge, certain situation that we feel like I need to hold myself. Something is, I need to hold. Otherwise, it's going to be like scratched, or scattered, So if you really need to hold, because sometimes God's energy coming to me, but if I am scattered, I'm not able to hold. So I need to hold and stabilize myself. And we all go through variety situations because we meet people during the day, those who are going through so much, and we get some or other kind of contact and connection and effect of it. So we do meditation in the morning and evening, only not enough, but during the day we do this traffic control. So we keep holding ourselves, and when really critical situation, you really put your finger in the middle of the forehead and put your hand on your heart. Take deep breaths and you say, I trust I trust, I trust. I am Almighty God, Father's beautiful child. I accept, I accept, I accept. I am Almighty God's powerful child. I appreciate, I appreciate, I appreciate. I am Almighty God's beautiful sparkling star, bestowed by all the blessings by God. You do this for 1 minute, 60 seconds. These 9 words, 9 sentences kind of. Then you will feel difference, very big difference. If you are meditator, long-term meditator, if you do this, it will enhance your energy level. Make your connection so subtle, powerful, and close to God. Unbelievably. So power to accommodate goes long way and brings lots of benefits. Om Shanti.
So thank you so much, Didi. Wonderful explanation on detail of how to touch and open, and also on the power to accommodate. I think we are really running out of time. In the interest of time, I'll just take one question, and if you can just briefly answer that, because one of the souls is asking that.
Oh, sorry. So I took little more time than I should be.
That's fine. That's okay. that
Nobody
doesn't.
actually indicated me. Sorry, I'm extremely sorry
No,
for
that's
that.
fine. That's fine. So I'll just take this question that the sister is asking if my colleague has been undermining me and being abrasive to me at work, and I complain to my boss to remove me off the project. So I feel exposed for speaking up. So how do I accommodate this? So some office issues and
Right. Yes. Okay, let's have a few seconds of silence. Om Shanti. So one thing is, as I was mentioning earlier, that we all are going through such a time in this cycle, world cycle, I would say, which is a time of a lack of all the powers, or a lack of our soul powers or soul's energy. And that's why this kind of situations are always there, and we all face it. Okay, so we have to find out what kind of solution I want. Okay, so we have any situation comes. This is a job situation and some colleague or a whoever, but any situation comes, I have to sit in silence, meditate, and say what will help me in the long run. Because as we talk about power to accommodate, there is another connection with it, or a part of the package is power to attract. Law of attraction, we say in another word. So whoever is around me, actually, as per the eternal universal law, I have attracted them. Or those who have come to me, they have come in my life to teach me some lessons, to give me some guidance of opening my inner powers or inner abilities, inner capacities. So I have always choice. In a short term, I said, okay, I can change my department, I can go somewhere else, but there is no guarantee that when you will go to somewhere else, you will have really perfect people around you. There is no place is perfect, there is no person is perfect. And that's why wherever you are, the solution is how you accept and appreciate. I have so many people's experiences when they learn the Raj Yoga meditation. They do things differently, or we say in a common language, reverse. Instead, they expect somebody will be nice to me, or somebody will be helping me, or somebody appreciating me. They will appreciate more. They will accept more. They will try to accommodate more. They will try to adjust more. And eventually, they receive the good fruits of it. As I mentioned, you are accommodating, you are adjusting, you are accepting or appreciating, you are planting seeds. And eventually it brings back many fruits, many flowers. So if you practice this, if you really want to take a spiritual aspect of it, I will humbly suggest you, whoever is you feel not supporting you or cooperating you or not appreciating you, you every day pray for that soul. That may God bless me to accept and appreciate. May God bless this soul also to accept and appreciate. And there are so many brothers and sisters, they have done this practice. I have done that practice in my life also. And all our senior great yogis have guided us in the morning hours. What you think that manifest? In the morning hours, you bring that person before your eyes. And if you are meditating or praying or remembering God in whatever format, you bring that person there also. And said, God, I want to offer this beautiful flower to this beautiful soul with whom I am working. And I accept and appreciate whatever he is or she is. And I know they will accept and appreciate me, whatever I am. We are very good friends. We want to be friends. God, we want your blessing to be friends. Harmony in relationship, wherever you go, because this is the truth of present time. No place is perfect place. No person is perfect person, because life and human relations are like a rainbow, variety colors. So I have to just moderate or manage my expectation. If you come to one point that I will be zero expectation, just for 3 days you practice this, zero expectation and richness in my heart to appreciate and be grateful and loving in my thoughts, in my vibration to particularly that person. We have as I mentioned, more than 2 million, perhaps 2.5 million, maybe 25 lakhs or so brothers and sisters are practicing this. And so many are not regular, but still practicing this Raj Yoga meditation. What they do is, every day morning, they said, may God bless me. May God bless my family. May God bless my workplace. My workplace is also my family, which create that new mindset where I earn my bread and butter. Like in the so many people, they said work is worship, right? So once you consider that way, the workplace is a temple or a family, like that, and you just create that mindset that this place I am receiving my bread and butter, this person is also receiving bread and butter, and we are not having lifelong committed relationship. I am not going to get married this person that I have to hold it up to end of breath of my life. No, I am here for certain years or a certain months, and I am here every day only certain hours. But sometimes what happens that we have certain expectation, and sometimes we have expectation from the family, it didn't work out. We have expectation at the job, it didn't work out. So we are always in this little bit spider web of the expectation. And the moment you come to the conclusion, zero expectation, I request everyone, either you are following spiritual path or not, you come to zero expectation place and multi-million appreciation place. That's the key of all the solution of all the relation in all level of your life, in any part of your life. That will I humbly suggest to experiment.
Great. So zero expectation policy and full of 100% accommodation. Thank you so much. So now I would request Dr. Ashok Mehta to please propose the vote of thanks to Didi. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you, Hansa Ben. It's a very beautiful presentation on acceptance, appreciation, and of course, adjustment to accommodate. You have to be, in Gujarati, this is, you should have the heart like an ocean, Darya Dil. That's the essence of our harmonious relationships. And I don't think anyone can present it better than you have done with some beautiful examples. And last, of course, the last answer to the query, that was very, very beautiful. We have to accept everyone around with us and get adjusted. Thank you very much for giving this beautiful lecture and sharing some of the thoughts about the Raj Yoga, source for all of our understanding of life. Thank you once again. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting and giving me opportunity to share.
So thank you both of you, and I would request Anu sister to be very brief in the announcements, and then we'll either take Drishti or video. I don't know what would be suitable, Didi. You want us to play the video or just the Drishti from you? That video of that Wembley brother singing about.
Yeah, because today is a Mother's Day, and we all can receive Dadi Janki's drishti and blessing. So we can play that video. It is better if we can do that.
Sure. We'll end the session with the video. And as Manoj's brother said, I'll be very quick with our announcement of upcoming programs. As you all know, our Values for Life series continues every 2 weeks, one session. The next one is Saturday, 14th of May, with Sudesh Didi, the European Director of Brahma Kumaris. We'll be having the value easiness or saralta. That's episode 39. Evening 8 p.m. for India, 7:30 a.m. for West Coast time. So please note. And after 1 week, we'll have the values workshop on the value of easiness, where we'll have experiential exercises and an insightful talk by Sister Elizabeth. She'll be joining from San Francisco, USA. It's happening on Saturday, 21st of May, again, evening, 7:30 p.m. India time, that's 7 a.m. West Coast time. And our next power session, once a month that happens, would be power to discern, that's or discriminate, that means Prakhne ki Shakti. And for that, we'll have Brother Enric Simo. He's the national coordinator for Brahma Kumaris in Spain. And it's happening on 5th of June, the first Sunday at 8 a.m. West Coast time. That's 8:30 p.m. India time. So please note, and you can get all the information on our website. So please check us out there. Thank you so much. And I think we'll just now end the meditation with Hansa Didi's Drishti with a beautiful song that will mark the beauty of today's celebration.
Mother, take my hand, lead me to a world I understand. Mother, take me home, help me find the strength to carry on. Everything we have in life is changing, but you are all I need to keep me still. And Mother of love, angel of light, I'm a long lost child, so alone in the night. Mother of love, angel of light, you have saved this soul, you have given me sight. Mother, keep me warm. Always be my lighthouse in the storm. Mother, set me free. Give me wings to fly eternally. Around the world the tides of war are rising. The suffering of children in our eyes. Mother of love, angel of light, I'm a long lost child, so alone in the night. Mother of love, angel of light, you have saved this soul. You have woken me, Mother of love.
So, thank you so much once again, Hansa Didi. Thank you.
To everyone, very happy Mother's Day. Om Shanti. Thank you, Hansa.
Happy Mother's Day and happy Mother's life, right? Every day, Om Shanti.
Om
And
Shanti.
accept this little gift of golden
Yes.
peacock feather. Om Shanti.